Before we look ahead, let's just go ahead and start with Rice and the performance that you all had among the running backs. What did you like from last Saturday?
Well, I thought that this past game was the first time we actually kind of got loose a little bit. We made some big-time plays. Credit to the offensive line. They gave us some holes for us to squirt through. And we made some good reads when we were kind of decisive. You know, the long run that Stacy had, he did a good job holding the linebacker with his shoulders and popping out the front side and be able to take it the distance. And that's what we train for, right? We always talk about in practice, we got to burst through the line because you never know when that time is going to come when you got to put the jets on, right? So let's train like that all the time so it's natural. And then on top of that, it was good to see Rayshawn get loose a little bit too. You know, one of the things that people didn't really see as much is that Rayshawn had a few big time blocks. Like on Donovan's touchdown run, he had another one on 3rd down long where they had to pick up one of their biggest defensive players, and he's, I say, for as being as small as he is, man, he has like the heart of a lion. He doesn't matter. And it was good to see Jamarian get out there too and see him run a little bit. You know, he's still got a few things he got to work on, but he'll hit the whole heart.
What's the message to your guys when through the first couple weeks, maybe in their eyes, they're not having the production that they would like or not getting the big play? What do you tell them at those moments as you all headed into Rice and obviously had that level of production?
You know, one of my mentors, he also tell me, like, hey, control what you can control. You can't worry about what's going on in the stands or what's going on around you. All you can do is handle by doing your job to the best of your ability. So that's the one thing I talk about the guys. Like, hey, there's a lot of times when a big run happens, a lot of things got to go right? And so we got to make sure that we do our 111 every single time, which makes sure our eyes are correct, make sure we're hitting it with the intensity that we need to, and then also just being ready for that moment. Because sometimes it's blocked up clean, the running back doesn't hit it right, and now it's your fault. So it's just control what you control, and the guys, like making a big run a lot of times, like hitting a home run in baseball. You know, you try to hit line drives a lot, and then you accidentally hit a home run sometimes. You know, so and that's kind of with the backs. We had a lot of what I call angry and dirty runs where we kind of hit the hole and got 4 and 5, which makes Coach Barbay's job easier on 2nd and 3rd down.
Characterize this running backs room a little bit for me, if you can. You know, different personalities, maybe different strengths out on the football field. What do you like about your unit?
You said it just right there, personalities. Like I like to say, my room is like the barbershop. Every person has their own chair in the barbershop, and everybody has the different type of jokes and the kind of way they act. You know, Stacy doesn't act like Rayshawn doesn't act like Parker doesn't act like Jamarian doesn't act like DJ. You know, everybody's kind of got their own little niche, which is good because it also forces each other to get out their comfort zone a lot of times. Like I've seen DJ become a better blocker by watching Stacy, right? I've seen Rayshawn become more of an attitude runner by watching Jamarian, right? I've seen Jamarian get better feet from watching Parker. You know, like everybody kind of builds off each other. So everybody kind of has their own little different skill set. And we talked about being a master of your craft and then working on your weaknesses so you can stay in the game longer.
And then just last one as we look ahead to Cincinnati here this weekend. What are you looking for from your unit? What is it going to take to be successful against the Bearcats?
Yeah, but I say the Bearcats have a really good defensive unit. What they do schematically, they try to eliminate explosive plays and try to get you impatient on offense. So the theme of the week has been embracing the dirty runs, right? I want to try to average 5 yards per carry and say, hey, if it's a 4-yard run, let's try to get it to 5, right? The big plays will happen naturally, but we got to make sure if it's a 5-yard gain, I'm not trying to turn it to 50. I'm making sure I at least get those 5 before it happens, right? So embracing dirty runs. We're going to be in the ice tubs after this game.
Thanks so much.